guys sitting in a dark room that smells like bad cucumbers.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Inconceivable!
Now featuring 11 listeners.
This is the Unique Geek.
You slimy scumbag, get on your face and give me 25.
This is the Unique Geek.
And welcome to another edition of 50 Days of DragonCon, the podcast that just keeps on going for some unknown reason. And joining me as always is the freight train, Lee.
The freight train? Really?
I don't know.
That's
what came to mind.
Okay.
It is only what came to mind. That's all.
Thanks.
I thought, the train of DragonCon, that light is shining on you. It's barreling down on you, and that person is Lee.
It is on its way. And by the way, people, the app is up, but okay.
Oh, good. So everything's permanent. Everything's ready to go.
All done.
It should be done. No questions, no further edits, as I understand.
John is a big fat liar, so don't listen to John. But the app is up. There are only certain things up right now, kind of bigger things. The fat lies are that you tell lies that are big. He's a big liar person. His lies are big. And there are things on there on Wednesday night. So, woohoo! Yay.
Wednesday, that's right.
Yeah, Wednesday night. So there are things there. And I really hope I get to go to that drag show, John. My husband and I are talking about it. We really want to go. I love drag shows. They're always so wonderful. But the app, but it's not all the way. So keep watching it. It'll get updated. Remember what I said.
The next thing that everyone's asking.
When is it going to get updated? Guess what? Don't know. Guess what? Doesn't matter. It will get updated. So put on your big person panties and just calm down. It's coming. It's here. We are. How many days away are we, John? Oh, God, help me.
We're around 20, I think. Hold on. I'm double checking. Let me,
yeah, right.
As we record this, and depending upon where you're at, 20 days and 21 hours. So 21 days, I guess you could say.
Yeah, 21 days.
Well, 20 days. Well, by the way, I think this countdown's going to Thursday. And since there are, I guess, DragonCon official things on Wednesday.
Sounds like.
I mean, they're in the actual program, so I would.
Yeah,
assume.
they are, and they've been announced on the social medias, as it were. So that'll be good. But no, it'll be great, and it's really fun too when you see the app because you can look for people by name on that app. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
You can look up somebody and say, "Oh, look, this is where it is." And one of the things that's great about DragonCon is we all love it. And some people love it a lot and they come and they work at it. And those people.
Oh, that's just great. That's just insane.
Well, it is insane.
But we appreciate them. But it's insane.
We desperately appreciate them. And we desperately appreciate that they bring all of their stuff with them because we're talking about some DJs. And we've got
DJs.
3 DJs here tonight. DJs.
All of us.
Woo! I want to thank Dark Shift.
See if this works. Whee!
I want to. I like that, John. That's good. I want to thank Dark Shift, DJ Phasm, and Nemesis, who looks like the nicest person in the world, Charles.
To have such an evil name.
Such an evil name. And so they thank you guys for being here. And it actually is you 3 guys. So thank you so much for being here. All right. So we're going to start with the easy question. How in the world did y'all find out about DragonCon? And okay, let's start with Dark Shift. You're
going to start with me? Okay.
Yeah, I'll go. We're going to, who knows? I'll just say
it. Okay. I think the first time that I went to DragonCon was back in 2001, 2002. Somebody I was dating at the time, they were like, "Hey, have you ever been?" And I was like, "Nope." She's like, "We're going to get dressed up. We're going to go. We're going to have a blast." It was back when, you could transfer passes just by handing it to somebody else. And we went down there with her brother-in-law and sister and had a blast, got dressed up. And as we were walking back to our car, some press people gave us their passes, and they were full weekend passes. So we went back the entire weekend. It was great. And then
so you kind of
after
fell
that,
in love
I got
then.
addicted to the cosplaying, and then we went from there.
Okay, cool. What were some of your cosplays?
So I used to work with some of the guys that did the Deep Eyes armor from back in the day. We started doing the Halo the first year that they did the Halo costumes. I want to say that was back in 2004. I still have videos of
Oh wow.
walking around DragonCon, and that was probably the coolest thing because it was before everybody really started getting into the big bulky stuff.
Yeah.
That went on.
That sounds awesome. And I can't wait if I get to see you at DragonCon so you can show me a picture. All right. And now we're going to go to DJ Phasm. I'm just going down the line, guys.
Yeah. So,
so how did you find it?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound great.
So, I used to go to Atlanta quite a bit for work. So I had a customer down there, the Coca-Cola company, right? So
I've heard of them. They seem very popular.
So I used to stay down at the Hyatt, and then one of the evenings, I'm walking around, I make my way over to Pulse, and I'm like, "What the hell is going on here?" Like, I went to the bathroom, like people are in cosplay, and I'm like, "What is going on?" And then I was like, "Oh, people are having a party," and then so that was 2013. And then I made it a point the next year to coincidentally also go to see my customer.
Oh, just
on the same weekend.
The same weekend.
It's all a good time. It's a good time to come, you know. It's right during that last bit of summer.
The first year for maybe an hour or two, and then I had to like get ready for the next day. And then I saw the craziness in the morning. I think it was like the Friday. It was either Thursday or Friday. I think Thursday morning I started to see everyone roll in and everything. So I said, okay, I need to come back next year. I came back the following year. I brought my camera. I used to take a lot of photos.
Oh, very cool.
And I stumbled upon a group, a bunch of cosplayers that I'm close with out of Kentucky. And then
ta-da!
Right. So and then I've been going every year since then, and it's just it's fantastic. I have not been to any other con, and I've been advised, and it's probably not going to be the same experience. And I always tell people it's like, okay, DragonCon, I have friends that go to other cons. I kind of see what happens, and I go, why would I go anywhere else at this point?
Exactly.
So,
exactly. I love that answer. And that's true, because especially that silly pants West Coast con that everybody likes to talk about, or that big old one up in that big state of New York that everybody likes to talk about. No, we're better. We're so much better.
Can we talk about how jealous I am right now that Star Wars console you have over there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Where is the Star Wars console? Wait.
From our perspective, to his right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's over there. You see little Star Wars. It's a miniature version of the arcade game, I presume.
Oh, that is so cool. I want one.
Let me see if I can get something else.
And he's getting his other toy.
Well, wow, that's a lot further away than that looked. I didn't think it was that far away. Wow.
He was just kind of turned around.
So I'm not a big cosplayer. I met one of my really good friends taking photos at the lobby, the fountain at the Marriott.
Yeah.
And he was 1 year. He's the gold. I'm the chrome one. So if you've never seen us on the floor, we're out there.
Nice.
Do you still do that?
Gold and chrome.
Chrome. I'm writing that down.
Well, not all the gear, because
that's
just
heavy.
too much.
Yeah, it's heavy and it's hot. So yeah.
So
Chrome Stormtrooper. I'm writing it down.
She's writing it down.
Shout out to Sven out there, wherever he is. So
hi, Sven.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing that. Thanks for showing him. And now, and now Nemesis. How did you find out about the wonderfulness of DragonCon?
I lived in Atlanta for a number of years, and a lot of my friends went. I never really went until around probably early 2000s. and it was a whole lot of fun, a lot of partying, a lot of great costumes. And then one of my friends, I found out she was spinning there, DJ Spider, and I was like, oh wow, this is cool. They have DJs and bands. This is great. So I went and saw her, and I was like, oh my God, I got to be involved in this somehow. And
awesome.
I was mutual friends with Thomas Kearns.
Yeah.
And he was in charge of the late night events. And I just hounded him until he gave me a night. He goes, all right, buddy, you're up Friday night, 3 a.m. Let's see what you can do.
Oh my
wow.
That was finally in 2008 when I started.
And you've been back every time since?
No, not every time, but a number of years. This will be my 10th year performing.
Wow, so, that's awesome.
I don't have the title. I think Spider's going to have the title on that. She's probably the longest running DJ that I know of.
Right.
Yeah,
and for good reason. She's a legend. She's awesome.
Kills it.
She cosplays like nobody's business.
Yeah.
We met. She used to come see my band. I played drums in rock bands and industrial bands, and and also a drag band in Atlanta. We had drag queen singers in a live band. I played drums, and she showed up to my shows, and we met. She's the tallest person in the room, and she's got this big yellow cowboy hat and yellow star pasties, and I was like, I gotta find out who this person is, and we hit it off. We've been friends since. I mean, we've been going to Charlotte to do gigs. We hang out. If I'm traveled to Charlotte, I'm like, yo, we got to go get dinner. So you know, she's great, and she's part of the cult of DC DJ.
And I want to talk about that in a second, but I think Spider's last year spinning for us was last year. And I know that she was a legend. Everybody loved her. I have to say I only saw her once because I go to bed like an adult.
The tagline on our banner right there.
Yeah.
We stay up later than you do.
Yes. For very, very, is that what it says? I love it.
That's what it says, and it's absolutely true. The after parties at 6:30 a.m. in the pool. And then we hit Sear and eat breakfast, and then we go to bed. Like we hang upside down in our rooms.
See, I can get to your after party at 6:30. You're hanging out like that.
That's when you're getting up.
Yeah,
they're going to bed.
See, the thing is,
what?
We'll see the sunrise, but from the other end.
Yeah, yes. I understand that. I get up at 6:30, so I can meet you at 6:30. And, you know, we could chat and then go to Sear, and then you go and I go and do like real stuff during the day ball. Y'all just don't like the day ball, do you? It's all about the sun. Don't like the day ball.
We thought about getting in the parade, doing a DC DJs parade group. We would have to hire somebody to walk
get a coffin that's got speakers in it. And it's got our logo on it, and it just rolls down the street and just blasts music. It's like all of us are in the coffin sleeping.
That might work. You need to talk to the parade about that. I love it.
I've seen the parade only from my room on TV.
Well, here's the good news about the parade. You can see it on DragonCon TV, and it plays not at the time it's going on. It'll play a couple of times. Yep. And if you get a digital membership, you have it for a whole year. You can watch it whenever you want.
It's a digital membership. Yep.
And it's only $10. Yay! Yeah. Sorry, I just have to do that little bit. So now I want to ask, and Nemesis, we're on you. So what is this cult of DC DJ? Tell me about it. How did that get together, your group?
Well, so, you know, I've been really tight with Spider and JP for a number of years. And we've always gone to each other's shows, show up on stage, you know, crash the event. Hey, what's up? Take over for a couple songs, shout out each other's shows and that kind of thing. Last year, I usually have a video person with me to run video on all the big screens for my parties. And this person couldn't make it. So I reached out to Justin and said, hey, man, you know, my person can't do it. He's like, let me look into it. He calls me 2 weeks later and says, so I bought a laptop and figured out how to run video. And I was like, no way. All right, cool. Let's go. And, you know, he helped me out and he hung out with me the whole weekend, and he, you know, met Spider and JP and kind of saw like the way we interacted with each other, the way we interacted with tech ops, security, you know, Rachel and Regina and just the respect and the professionalism and just the networking that we do within the con community. And he was just like, man, this is so cool just to see this in action, to watch you work a room and talk to people, and you see all these folks, and you haven't seen them in a year, but you remember everybody, and it's just, this is great. And do you know any of the other DJs? I'm like, not really. I mean, it kind of sucks too, because there's so much going on. And so over the course of the last year, he and I just brainstormed. We built a website. We, reached out to all the other DJs, and now we all have our own little Discord group, and we've just been growing and it's been this really, really cool idea that's come to fruition, and it's working, and we're all together, and we're all going to get together Wednesday night in the Marriott Pulse area. We'll have a dinner that's behind Dark Shift. You can come see us. You can probably scan that code. It'll take you to the site. It'll show you every event we're doing, where, when. It's got a button that'll pop up on your phone, and it'll remind you 2 hours before the event, because a lot of people go, oh shit, there I swore. I was the first.
Okay. That's okay. PG-13
yeah,
right.
It said ship.
Oh shit.
Gosh darn.
Yeah.
So
people will be, you know how it gets. You run into someone and you talk to them, and it's like all of a sudden it's like, oh, the party starts in like 10 minutes and the lines around the block to get in. So this will help you get there, and it's going to be cool. It's just starting out, and we're going to continue this trend for the unforeseeable future. I want to continue this on, even if I'm not involved in the future. I think it would still be cool to get everybody together and everyone support each other, and Wednesday night get together and let's have a party, because it's the one night that all of us aren't working, So
that's good.
I did say a wordy dirty.
He did. Yeah. One of our people in the audience.
Yeah, if you come to one of my shows, I'll probably drop a few of those too.
Well, it's 3 a.m. in the morning, so it's everybody.
It is. It's 3 in the morning. All mine are mature audiences only. We get insane. It's you got to be there. I'm not going to tell you.
I am sure, and I'm going to go Dark Shift in just a second. I'm going to go to you. I'm sure my son has been at every party, at a party for each one of you. He loves going to the raves. Now, my son is 20. Oops, how old is he now, John? 24. And yeah, he started doing that. One of my favorite pictures I ever have of him at DragonCon is he was in his hotel room afterwards when the day ball was up, because he needed some sleep during the day ball time. His head is on the ottoman part of the chair, and his legs are up on the chair back, because it was like, that was just comfy. And I'm like, I just don't want to know. I think that's hilarious, but I just didn't want to know. So now, Dark Shift, you have it behind you if you're here. If you will send us, if you have a link on that or a whatever.
We'll put it up on the post. We got it.
We'll put it up on the post.
I gotta take care of it.
So, yeah, John's got it. We'll put that up so people can scan it with a QR code, which is better.
We thought about that, and it was like a month or so ago. We came up with the idea for the QR code, because a lot of people, like we were saying, the events are at odd times. It's called the Friday night late night rave, but it's actually Saturday morning at 3 a.m. So that got confusing for people. So we figured the simplest way is just to make a little list of events and add little calendar invites. So if you go to that QR code, click on one of the parties, and there's a little add to calendar button. It'll add to your phone's calendar, and you'll get a reminder 2 hours beforehand. So we try to be a little bit more techie with it.
That is very, very cool. I love it. Okay. And I'm sorry, your Sunrises. I'm reading Dark Shift shirt.
Sunrises, House, and Techno.
Oh, okay. I like that. Sunrises, House, and Techno. Got it. Which sunrises are you seeing them? Not
after listening to House.
We've been up all night listening to House.
Houses.
They all go together.
Yeah. John, how is that? What is that techno noise you make?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Everyone's backbeat. Everyone's generic backbeat.
Yep.
And so
exactly.
And somebody just very nicely put a link to the QR code if you're watching live or listening, whatever.
That's my girlfriend.
It's a dear friend. Phasm,
Crystal.
thanks, Crystal. Thank you. Yay! Shout out to Crystal. So Phasm, how did you like get with these guys into this group, or did you all knew everybody? You just kind of all
no. So I think, like Nemesis said, I think this has been like something that should have been done a lot sooner, because I think there are just many DJs that were just floating through the system of like, all right, I'm signed up to do a party at a track, and then I had tried to ping a few folks like the previous year. So I had met DJP and Spider. I didn't meet Nemesis. I think he was last year. I didn't get to run into you. So we didn't really have a Discord server to connect the way we do right now. So I think, in the years previous when I started, it was just like, I don't know anyone. Like, what is the process? No one explained anything to me. And it was just like, okay, I'm just going to show up and then figure this out. So I think they reached out. We had some connections and then said, hey, we have a Discord server. And as soon as like that started, like we hit it off, we knew like, all right, what do we want to do? We want to encourage and support each other. That's one of my big things for this year, is to help other DJs, both here in Richmond where I am, and just to collab with them. And, so I think this is perfect. We got together, we, got the site up, and then we shirts.
I like the shirts.
We have shirts. We're gonna be a real cult.
Okay.
We've got stickers. We've got ribbons. We
got ribbons.
So where can we buy the merch? That's actually I want a shirt.
Come find us. Come to the shows.
It's DragonCon. There must be a cult.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to. But I have a lot of those little funky eye things. So this year I'm giving them to my niece and nephew.
Googly eyes?
The googly eye, that thing.
Yeah, and it's great to connect. Now I have like this like family of DJs that for DragonCon that will meet up, and even if I'm not playing at a party, I think we'll just be part of this. And anyone else that comes up and rolls through, it's like, hey, make sure you got this covered, right? So yeah, really something that was much needed for.
Yeah. It's all about filling the gaps and helping those out who don't know certain things, and just like Justin said, just support each other. It's much needed. I mean, I had to figure a lot of stuff out over the last few years, and it's like, oh, this is the better way to do this. And it's like, now we're not keeping it secret. We're sharing all the hacks and all the cheat codes with our friends and saying, this is how you need to do it. You need to go and meet your people who are running your room. And put a face with a name, and talk about your inputs, so you're not showing up at 3 a.m. going, how do I plug in my mixer? It's like, oh no, do that ahead of time, man. Make it smooth for security and tech ops, and your show is going to be that much better, because they're the ones that make you look good with the lights and the sound. Yeah, take care of those folks big time.
It's always
if something goes wrong, God forbid, like I'm gonna call up one of these guys and say, hey.
Yeah, I'm missing.
If you're not doing a show,
I'm in the Marriott ballroom, and oops, something's wrong. Come help! Come help! Yeah. And if you're on Discord, you can just put it out to everybody. Whoever isn't in a show, come help!
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, and that would then be 27 people coming, and like, what do you do?
No, there's like 11 of us in the PC DJ right now. So, but we couldn't reach everybody, but we got a great core group.
Yeah, and we're hoping to bring in more after this year. And the other thing is, I think the other thing we want to provide to DragonCon in general is kind of a way to bring new blood on and give them a way to hey, like how I got it. It's all through networking. It's knowing people, knowing us, getting involved with us. That's probably a good way to move in. And if you want to get in and play a few songs on a night, we're working towards that. That's something we want to help people. If they want that experience with DragonCon, we want to be able to provide that for
And I think that's what makes DragonCon also very, very unique, because it's just, we help each other. We talked to Swag and Seek early on, and it was like, do a good thing. But these are the same things. We want to help each other. And we all used to have to stand in that really, really, really long line and wait until we could pick up our membership stuff. But that was, in the old days when John and I had to walk back and forth to school up hills both ways. But
well, you actually literally can do that at DragonCon. Walk up hills both ways.
You can walk up both ways. Unfortunately, yes. But, just that is really helpful, because you used to stand in there and go, oh, this is the DJ you got to go see. Well, now, we got a site. John, yes.
Yeah, so we have a question out there, question for all the DJs there. What is your secret guilty pleasure song? Like you'd be embarrassed to admit loving it, but it just hits you like you can't resist. Theirs is Call Me Maybe.
Yeah.
And this is from Gold Dust Woman. We want to...
Yep.
Whoever
Who wants to take that first?
I have no shame, so I'll go with A Little Respect by Erasure.
Okay. All right. I don't know.
I freaking love that song. I don't care what's happening, what the format is. I've ended a rave with that song and jumped into the crowd and just went around and danced and hugged everybody at the end of the night.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
My people, they were there from 3 a.m. until freaking 6 a.m. Got to show them some love.
Yeah, and that Starbucks opens at 6. That's always good. DJ Phasm, how about you?
I don't know. That's a hard one. So I play at. I saw someone that's from Richmond here. Jerry's from Richmond here. So
yeah,
I play at Deli, so it's a wide audience. But I love it when I get the crowd interacting with the song, and then that amps the song up. Even though I might not be passionate, like that brings it level up, right? And so depending on the crowd, I'll see what's going on the floor, and then usually towards the end of the night, you drop something that they don't expect. It's usually a remix. You're playing it, and all of a sudden, it's "Love Story" by Taylor Swift. Remix. So I'll send it to you guys behind the scenes.
Please.
But it's a banger house remix.
Yeah.
And then everyone's singing, people are on their knees proposing in the middle of the song. And I was like, no, and everyone's hyped. It's not my go-to, because I'm usually more a hip hop house, tech house type DJ. But that it hits because the audience loves it, and then it's you start loving a song because the audience loves the song, right? So, and there's a whole list. That might be one of them, because it's Taylor Swift. Oh my god!
And then all of a sudden it goes into this weird Taylor Swift thing.
Yeah.
All right, Dark Shift. How about you?
So currently, I would have to say my guilty pleasure song. I've got a mashup of Aha's "Take on Me" and Harry Styles' "As It Was." So
there's a mashup of that.
It's a mashup, so it actually blends really well together, and it's great.
Okay, I would love a link to that. That sounds awesome.
There will be many mashups, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
mashups are almost like a secret weapon, because it's like a flip. Right?
Yeah.
You hear a song, you're expecting something, and flip, it's something else, and then the crowd reacts.
Yeah, you know what? That's the secret of the mashup, is you have to listen to 1,000 mashups to get that one track that's really good, because there's a lot of really
horrible ones.
The songs aren't even in the same key, bro.
Right?
Horrible. What's happening?
I think now I want to look for a mashup from Muskrat Love. I think I got to go look for that from Captain and Tennille. These poor people probably have no idea. John, what's your
so ask your parents,
ask
kids.
your parents. Look it up on the Google, as my mother says. How do I look things up on the Google? That is actually what my mother does say.
I don't know. Every year for DragonCon, for me, the song that I long to hear, because I just have good memories from it, is from a DragonCon past, is "Man in Motion" from the St. Elmo's Fire. It doesn't really fit into any sort of DJ scene, but
there might
you know,
be a
it is.
dance remix.
Is there?
I don't know.
Probably is. There has to be. I would assume.
Jump on Crate Connect, Dark Shift. Let's see what we can
Yeah.
find.
Right?
I bet it. There's a whole bunch of sites you use to look up remixes.
Yeah, our secret websites that we share amongst each other.
Goldust Woman wants to know. Goldust wants to know why Friday didn't come up.
Do you know
The song
I've never
Friday.
heard that song? I've never heard it.
Okay.
I haven't.
I don't know how that's possible. You how have you missed hearing Friday? All this. Okay, well, I guess never mind. Age. That's what it is.
Age.
It's age. So let's talk about what you're actually doing at DragonCon this year.
There we go.
That would be something that people might be interested in.
So
Beyond my fascination with St. Elmo's Fire, but go on.
So first thing, like to see all of our events, make sure that you're
Hit that QR code.
The QR code, the site that was posted earlier, that'll list out everything. I'm helping Nemesis out again this year with how many things? 4? We're doing 4 together.
3.
3.
Oh, cool.
So we're doing the 8-bit Thursday night. We'll crash all the other parties that are going on at the normal times on Friday night because we're not going on until 3 a.m. Saturday.
Yeah, after the last band in the Marriott Marquis, the big boy ballroom. That thing's massive. It's the size of a football field in there.
And it's full up, people. It is full up at 2 a.m. in the morning. I shake my head. So I've gotten pictures. I haven't gone, but yeah, so that'll be cool. And also I do want to say, y'all, when you go on their site, I just started looking and I have them all here. I am actually already making little things that remind me of when these parties are.
You don't have to like dig and search. We made it really easy for everybody. It's like if you want to dance, we got you covered.
And I'm going to give a shout out. Oh, no, you go first.
I was going to say, we're also doing Alderaan on Saturday, and then I'm doing the Yule Ball on Sunday with JP.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. And I'm kind of looking at the names, but I do have to give a shout out. Extract, still doing that 80s prom. That is the best thing in the whole wide world. And also they're going to raise money for charity. Go to that one. It's Thursday night. And it's on here, and I just looked at it. Ha, ha, ha. It is Thursday night at 8 p.m. till midnight. Yep. Because,
and then what's fun is that starts at 8. 8-bit starts at 10 and goes till 2. So you can hit both.
You can hit both. Yeah. And a lot of people have done that. They've told me that went from A to B.
It's crazy. It's like usually around midnight, 1 o'clock. All of a sudden, we get like this influx of bunnies.
I guess you would. Yeah.
It's like, whoever filtered out of the Bunny Hutch party comes over to 8-bit. Then, last year we had 10 bunnies show up. All of a sudden, it was like the stage was covered in bunnies.
Very cool.
The party hopping is the thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. People don't want to miss out, so they want to catch a bit of everything. So it's jump into one party, hop over to another. And
I think this is the other thing that's coming. I was going to say the other thing that's coming along with the cult is a lot of times in the past, the parties have all been siloed and they've been kind of competing against each other. And we just kind of came up with the idea we don't want to do that. So in the middle of our show, we're going to throw up this logo. We're going to also talk about what other parties are going on or going to happen next. We're going to say, hey, go visit these other events. Support everyone if you can.
Yeah, maybe it'll help cycle people through the room because it just stinks when someone comes and you get a text message or something, or someone comes up and goes, "My friend's been in line for an hour and it's 1 a.m. and the party ends at 2 and the line's still 300 yards long." And I was like, "Oh man, I don't think they're gonna get in."
Yeah,
right.
That is kind of the thing, but that's the good news is that there are always parties. And each night, and I think DragonCon overall and the track directors and even some of the DJs have been like, how can we space these out so we're not like against each other? And I think that's great. 8-bit and 80s prom are a great example of that because I went to both last year. I popped into the 80s prom and then I went up to go see Kevin at 8-bit and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
However,
Kevin,
it was both of them were packed, so that was really good.
Yeah.
Maybe we need another ballroom so that the lines are
Just
shorter,
a ballroom for lines,
right? Like another
Yeah,
ballroom.
but then you don't
just
have a
for
ballroom
lines.
for parties.
Yeah, just like another ballroom or another party. Just
Yeah,
like
just
I
another
think we
party.
have like what 3 or 4 every night. Maybe we need to do 5.
Okay, you're not.
Then we need to start staggering them a little bit.
Yeah, well,
Oh my goodness.
run it like a festival. Everybody has a stage, and it's like
You got to run to other
yeah. If the flow control, if we
Flow
can solve
control.
that problem, the lines will go faster, right?
Okay, John, did you do this? Because you're already trying to get Wednesday added and Tuesday. Did you?
Oh,
know
yeah,
anything
no.
about- yeah, we'll just have
It should just
more
be-
parties all over the place.
No.
Just an all week thing.
We talked about this on our Cult of DC DJ Discord. Is what would be awesome is if we got a ballroom on Wednesday and all the DJs did back to back to back to back, all of us on the stage, just like the biggest table ever of gear, and we just freaking ripped it for like 4 hours on a Wednesday. Or what? Can the Marriott just give us the Pulse bar?
Right.
Yeah,
We'll just stand up there and welcome everybody
Pull the
in.
ripcord right out of the gate.
Well, Regina, this is not my fault. I'm just letting you know now. We didn't know this was going to come.
Yeah.
And so, Regina, have fun with that. It's all their fault. It's all their fault. I'm trying to be good. Okay, so I love this. But John, you still have more questions.
Yeah, so I do have another question for you guys. I know you guys are busy, you guys are working and probably sleeping during the day. But is there anybody this year or anything this year that or every year that you like to hit at DragonCon and make sure that you don't miss?
Consuite.
Consuite? Where the heck is a Consuite?
Yeah, that's John.
It's an ongoing joke for me.
John is an
I have
ongoing
no
joke.
idea where it is. I've never found it.
Never found it?
I've taken him.
They've brought me there, but I always forget where it is every year.
Yeah.
I know it's the same place every year.
You know
I've
what you
had
were
him by
doing
the
before you
hand.
went there.
I've had him by the hand. I've taken him up on the elevator. I have taken him up on those nasty, sticky stairs.
Ugh.
I have taken him repeatedly. And he was like, I thought the stair stickiness thing was a joke. I'm like, I told you it's not a joke.
There was one year that I was actually on the same floor as the Consuite and did not know the Consuite was there.
You just completely missed it.
The Consuite
I completely missed
does
it.
not exist.
Exactly.
And there are always people coming out with drinks and food, and he still missed that.
That's amazing.
Even if what they're bringing out is maybe popcorn or cheese.
Oh yeah. Oh no. It's bad.
Peanut butter sandwiches,
20
peanut butter and jelly
Over-
sandwiches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Over 25 years going, I've been there twice, and it was because someone brought me there, and I completely, whatever.
I'm sorry, someone brought you there?
Well, Lee did, yeah. Well, there was also one year that we did the donut challenge that was supposed to get recorded and never got recorded and is lost to.
Yeah, John, I was about to go to
We
the
were there
donut challenge.
early, and we were there during setup of the Consuite, and then I could not remember where the Consuite was after that.
Oh, and
I swear, I'm not doing any heavy drugs.
I forgot to mention when you guys were
Heavy
asking,
drugs.
I'm doing zombie
A lot
prom,
of light
by the way.
Oh, zombie prom.
Yes, zombie
I'm
prom.
just the light drugs. That's what I stick to. Zombie prom, yes, awesome.
Ooh,
Zombie prom.
Yeah, and
No,
DJ
no.
Sunshine is doing the 80s.
Who
He's had so much fun with the 80s. We love him.
that actually prompted me for a question. Who decides on when you get an assignment? I guess who decides on what the playlist is? I mean, obviously you guys are going to play with playlists, but what the theme and the tone is going to be for the night?
I mean, something like 8-bit, that's kind of an established thing. It's like, 70s and 80s music from that 8-bit arcade era. That includes a lot of video game remixes and fun, cool stuff like that. Some surprises. That's one that I'll be doing again. I've been attending that for years to support JP. I remember the first year he got it, I was in there helping him load in his gear and tape his wires down and make everything look good. I was like, "No, man, we need to put some black you know, some like a tablecloth over your wires because they're bothering you. You know? I want it to look smooth, you know. So I was helping him with that, and you know, kind of got a feel for that, and then you know, did it with him last year. Now this will be my first year doing that solo, but like something like Alderaan, you know, the first time I did that, it was like, well, what do you know, what do we do here? It's like, well, the feedback was people
the countdown. The countdown.
Yeah.
The countdown.
People want to hear, you know, songs they know. So I was like, all right, so it's going to be a huge mix of everything from, I mean, you'll go from like Journey to Queen to, you know, Taylor Swift to just it's everything. Shut Up and Dance with Me. That's one that goes off, you know, and I'd never really gotten into that song before, but you drop that and you have a room of, you know, 1,000 people singing that back to you. It's like, man, this is awesome. Right?
Jedis.
Yeah.
Jedis
exist while there's a huge freaking, you know, lightsaber pit at the beginning and they're having battles all night. It's wicked.
No.
You forgot to mention like Little John and like Drake and Ice Spice is in my rotation.
No rules. No rules.
There are no rules. Or you can jump to VMV or like, you know, you all over the place.
Yeah.
We're trying to satisfy a lot of different musical tastes.
Something like the rave is I tend to stick to more of a kind of a, you know, house techno trance kind of thing because it's late night and that room is made for something like that. It's like I think I described it to someone. It's the closest thing to going to the Ultra Music Festival at DragonCon as you can because the room is so awesome. They've got hazers in there, so the lights look incredible. The stage is big. The sound is big. So it's, you know, if you're coming in there at 3 a.m., I'm gonna hammer you.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming in swinging 130 BPM right out of the gate. You know, it's like I just want to just watch this room of see if people
174 for the drum and bass folks.
174 for the drum. I've got a question.
We so sometimes
who's doing 8-bit?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
And then Dark Shift is doing all the visuals
and
for all my events. Yeah.
Do you do that Vanilla Ice song from the 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Yeah, we can
now. Yes, probably.
Now, yes. Okay, good. Yay! That's all my fault.
You know what? It's really hard because that's a 10-year period of time with a lot of great tunes, and to narrow down 4 hours worth, it's
and a lot of really, really bad ones. But I digress. So we did have one more question. John, wait.
People, Jerry asked people. There's actually two questions here. People with gray hair in the back of the Star Wars themed events asking when the Mecco songs are gonna be played.
Oh, I remember that.
Mecco.
Yeah, we'll throw some of that on.
Okay. And then the other question.
Brandon retorts with Jerry. No. Bad Jerry.
Bad Jerry.
So actually, this is an interesting question. Where did you? Brandon asks, where did you all get your DJ names from? We'll start with Dark Shift.
Dark Shift. Yep. That one.
I'll go first. So back in the days of doing cosplay, when we first did the Halo costumes way back when, I had a screen name on Xbox. My Xbox gamer tag was WebShift. It was just a shift over to doing, and I did a little bit of DJing back then. I didn't take back then, but I liked the darker side of music, and that's what I stuck with. So I just started going with Dark Shift, and it stuck.
Cool. There we go. DJ Phasm.
So this is my last name. Here, that's a Chinese symbol for my last name.
Okay.
And where this portion here, my first name is
ASIM. Yeah.
Yeah. My first name is Andrew. This is my last name.
Ah.
Right.
Oh.
And then where's PH? I can't figure it out.
You got it.
Oh, the mirror. There we go.
The mirror. Yeah.
Okay. So I used to play a lot of house. So it used to be Plays House. Then I do play a lot of hip hop, so I could be hip hop too. And then I said, okay, maybe needs to be a little bit more generic. So now it's phonic hype. So
Phonic hype.
Oh,
very-
wow.
combination.
Oh, very well.
And then when I get tired of the PH, and then I have to look up something else that's PH stands for. I'll maybe open to suggestions. Maybe my next genre that I'm gonna play. So we'll see. But the last part stays the same because that's my name. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay, cool. And
Nemesis?
Nemesis, which I still.
From the movie Snatch, there's a character in there named Bricktop, and he does a monologue that was pretty wicked.
Oh yeah.
He says, "Do you know what Nemesis means?" I was like, and he lays this thing out. And scares
Oh,
the
yeah.
people. I was like, "Holy smokes, that's evil!" I love it. I'll take it.
There you go.
Cool.
That was it.
And
It was that simple. I couldn't think of a name. I was just like, I don't know what my DJ name is going to be. Well, you have to have a DJ name. Okay.
Here you
There
go.
it is.
Up
Is that easy?
Awesome. Okay, so John.
Go ahead, Lee. No.
No, okay. We're gonna have all of their contact information with the QR code and the webbies and all of that. John's gonna have it on the write-up here. So we really, really can't hope people go to these. We really want to see people there. I want you to take pictures and send them to DragonCon to 50 days at theuniquegeek.com so I can see what these parties are like while I see.
Wait, what happens while you're asleep?
Yeah, I want to
If you
see.
actually, I was going to say, if you actually make it to one of the parties, review the party in the app because that'll tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
People at
Yeah,
DragonCon that
Yep.
And
it's
Good
do-
reminder.
Yeah,
That is a
actually
really big
the
reminder.
photos on the banner behind Dark Shift, those are from the rave I did last year. So that's
Oh,
what
very
it looks
cool.
like. So it's not
Oh,
some
wow.
stock
Wow.
photo I ripped off. That's the
Yeah, I actually thought that was just some generic,
that's real.
Wow.
That's
Well, I
Dragon.
mean, obviously it's weird.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah,
I was on the stage.
it's
Those are my
awesome in that
hands
room.
up there.
that's Nemesis from last year.
Yeah,
There you go.
All the way. If you look really close.
There's
Yeah,
a- yeah, right
on
there,
the
right
original,
above the
it's funny
QR
'cause-
code.
because you can like zoom in and it's like you see my face and I'm just like having such a blast. That was
Oh,
great.
Cool.
that is really cool. That is a cool
Everybody's
room
hands
too.
up, man.
That is really a cool room. John, your turn.
What? All right. Well, this is the part of the podcast where we like to play a game with our guests. If you guys look over in the private chat, there's a little button there on the right-hand side of your screen. You should see a link to jackbox.tv and then a room code. We will let our audience join. And by the way, continue to ask questions if you want, audience, as we play the game. But once you guys are in, I will go ahead, and you can play it on your phone too if you don't want to tie up your laptop. That'll work. That works too.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it on your thing. Once I think we're waiting for Nemesis. Once Nemesis is in, I'll show it to. Yep, there we go.
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
add this to the
I've
stream.
never played this. I don't know how this
It was a
works.
lot of fun.
Oh, it's simple.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you got it.
And let me
do
go
wanna
ahead
say, remember to send us any comments or questions or anything else you'd like to know at 50 days at theuniquegeek.com, and it's all one word.com. So you got it. Because we want to have your questions and your comments and whatever. We've really tried this year, and we're going to continue to try to have a lot of different groups out. I would love to talk to somebody from Kilt Blowing and the Bunny Hutch. Please.
And Sarah, we do know we have we
Yes.
know we need to call you for the theater group.
And actually, Sarah, you're getting a email tomorrow morning.
There you go.
Well, the theater group is, because I'm going to set some of those up because we want people to know that there's different things. I also want to say a lot of people always ask John. We've had this question before. How do I find the really cool like room parties and stuff like that? You go to one of these parties and you meet people while you're
And then
dancing
just
and
listen.
having fun, and then you listen, and then ta-da! There you go. At 6:30, you're eating at Waffle House. Who knows? You don't know. Because there is a Waffle House now downtown. All right. I think we're full, Johnny.
All right, we're full. We're gonna go ahead and start.
Johnny. John. Mm-hmm. Turn this up a little.
Welcome to Fibbage. May your lies burst forth from your phones like a scared alligator in a public toilet. 8 players. What is this, 2 simultaneous games of doubles tennis? And if you're stuck on the sidelines, why not join the audience? Audience members earn points by guessing the truth and fooling the players with their lies. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll pick up 500 points for everybody you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. First question. That's what I use it for. In a 2021 ad promoting Photoshop, Adobe asserted that making an image of blank on blank is one of the great joys in life. Now, write a lie on your device that the other players might think is true. If you can't think of something, press the lie for me button for half the points. Start
And we'll say it
already.
again. PG-13, please. Some families listen to this all
You're no fun.
Uh-huh.
In a 2021 ad promoting Photoshop, Adobe asserted that making an image of blank on blank is one of the greatest joys in life. Oh, is it? Yes, it is. Brandon says they were too slow. Time for someone else to win for a change. Yes. Thanks, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks for rubbing that in, dude. Thanks a lot. And now we get to try to guess which one's the truth.
Somebody. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
And these are your choices. Pick the one that looks true on your device.
All right. An image of a cat on vacation, a banana on fire, a penis on a forehead, a white lines on a white background, peanut butter on hamburger, old people on roller coasters, Shrek on a date, shark on a mountain, or Pope on Barbie. Oh, jeez. In 2021, it is, and I'm a Barbie girl.
Moment of truth.
All right, here we go. White lines on a white background was DJ Fesm's lie.
Way to go. Got me.
Shark on mountain was Lee's lie. Pope on Barbie was Chris Weedle's lie.
Wrong. Super wrong.
Banana on fire was Dark Shift's lie. Fooled the audience. Cat on vacation was the truth.
Oh my. What in the
All right, let's see. After the first round, or the first question, rather, it looks like Dark Shift is in the lead. Very good.
Banana.
Try this one on for size. A Florida man became briefly famous in early 2022 for an unbelievable theft. He shoved an entire blank down his pants. Write your lies now.
Again, PG-13 people.
Okay, so a Florida man became briefly famous in early 2022, just last year, for an unbelievable theft. He shoved an entire blank down his pants.
Only in Florida and
Only in Florida.
PG-13, please.
I mean, the truth may not be PG-13.
Actually, that's true. That is very true.
And if that's the truth, I'm okay with that.
There you
It is
go.
Florida.
Find the truth.
All right. A Florida man became briefly famous in early 2022 for an unbelievable theft. He shoved an entire blank down his pants. Was it a turkey, outside grill, cantaloupe, wedding dress, alligator, crossbow, frozen cheese pizza, pineapple, or LCD TV? Wow. Any of those is ridiculous.
And any of them are also very possible.
Let's see what everybody picked.
Wedding dress. Fooled one person. That was the audience's lie.
Woohoo.
Good job, audience. LCD TV was DJ Phasm's lie.
That was great. I like that one.
Outside grill. Lee's lie.
Oh, you got me close.
Turkey
totally believe that's the truth.
Was Carrie Dane's lie got half of the audience to believe him?
Way to go.
Believe her. Actually, I believe it's her. Alligator was Nemesis' lie.
And it
Good
was
one.
also
Oh! It was also Chris Wheatl's lie. 2 people.
There we go.
somebody's cheating off somebody.
What's for it?
Crossbow
Is this
was the truth.
Oh my god.
These are my crossbow pants,
Ow.
the man probably said as he headed to the door.
You're not Hawkeye, dude. I'm just letting you know.
All right, after the second question. Uh-oh. It looks like DJ Phasm's taking over.
Woo!
I've got something here I know you haven't seen.
Oh.
Look alive, I'm only playing this once.
A stewardess must not only make a good first impression, but a lasting one.
Hi. Hello. I'm Alice Raymond. I'm from Memphis.
I'm Jan Baker.
That's cute.
And that's Marcy Lewis.
Hello, Marcy. Oh, honey, there's nothing to this at all.
What a premise. A quirky flight attendant is courted by 3 separate men. The twist? All 3 guys are blank. All right, type in your lies.
Oh, so many things you could say.
Oh, so many things. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So apparently I've been pronouncing Chris's name wrong. It's Weedle that rhymes with Peedle. Oh, no, Pedal.
Pedal.
Weddle.
Pedal.
Whoa. Hello. Hello. PG again. Pedal rhymes with pedal.
Pedal.
Pedal. As in a bicycle.
Yes, I know. I'm so sorry, Chris. I'm so sorry. I'm just calling Chris from now on.
Damn it, Jerry.
Brandon wondered if a Thanksgiving dinner could be put down your pants.
Probably.
Depends on how fast you're running.
It depends on if you get those big old parachutes from the 80s.
Okay, these are the choices.
All right, here's the choices. A quirky flight attendant is courted by 3 separate men. The twist? All 3 guys are blank. Brothers, gay, serial killers, identical cousins, criminals, cousins, going to DragonCon, pilots, named Mike, or the Sam. The quirky flight attendant is courted by 3 separate men. The twist, all 3 guys are brothers, gay, serial killers, identical cousins, criminals, cousins, going to DragonCon, and here we go. Brothers was Dark Shift's lie. Nice job.
People.
Caught 3 people, yeah. Cousins was the audience's lie. Or sorry, was Jerry C's lie, and it was caught the audience off guard. Identical cousins was Chris Wheedle's lie. Weddle.
Cousins. Da, da, da. Sorry.
Serial killers was Nemesis's lie. Living up to his name.
Yep.
Pilots, which I guess would make sense, was Lee's lie.
It's still a lie.
It's
Still a lie.
We know what the truth is.
Named Mike.
I'm in advertising. My name is Mike Tracy.
Take it easy, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
There you go.
Chris got it. Oh, he's gonna take the
Chris
lead now.
Weddle got that.
It's literally a movie called 3 Guys Named Mike. So there you go.
Look at him go.
Yeah, Chris is out of the lead. Yeah.
Woof.
This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Okay, listen up. Talk about a big win. James Parkinson struck gold in 1786 when he entered a very specific raffle and won his very own blank. Enter your lies now.
All right, James. Chris says he still loves me, which is nice.
Good.
Brandon points out that I've seen that movie. It doesn't end well for Mike.
It never
And
ends
just to-
well for Mike.
Yeah. James Parkinson struck gold in 1786 when he entered a very specific raffle, and he won his very own blank. Do, 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 do. What do you guys think of this music? You gonna put this into your set?
Probably not.
Yeah,
Probably.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Okay, so the very specific raffle, he won his very own blank. Was it gold mine, disease, steam engine automobile, a mule, catapult, a museum, a donkey, a train, or a meat grinder? Jeez. One of those might make sense, I guess. Gold mine, disease, steam engine automobile, mule, catapult, museum, donkey, train, or meat grinder?
All right, who picked what?
All right, train was Lee's lie. You got Jerry to fall
Got
for it.
one. Yay.
Mule was Nemesis lie.
Good lie. Good lie.
The audience, or at least a third of the audience, was fooled by Goldmine, which was Carrie Dane's lie.
Woohoo!
Steam engine automobile was Jerry C's lie. Donkey was Dark Shift's lie. Fooled Nemesis.
Also,
Oh, it was also
W.
Chris's.
married.
Now you have to get married.
Be married.
Good. Good to know.
Meat Grinder was DJ Fesm's lie. Looking for a Price is Right remix here. Somebody is. Museum was the actual. Oh, someone got 666.
Natural History Museum. I assume second prize was an unnatural history museum.
How in the world do you... What? I don't even understand that. I know I'm not supposed to, but I really don't.
Let's see. And Chris is still in the lead.
Yep.
Let's see how our betters are doing.
Mm.
Salvador Dali once made $10,000 after selling blank to Yoko Ono. Submit your lies now.
I think there was just a question on Jeopardy the other night about Salvador Dali, where he would approach women and put eggs on their shoulders. I don't know. It was a very weird question, but yeah, Salvador Dali.
Yeah, Salvador Dali was a weird guy.
Yeah. There's a museum over here in St. Pete near my house here. Well,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Very cool.
it's actually really cool. Anyway, enough about the culture. Now let's talk about
Okay, find the truth.
something else. Salvador Dali once made $10,000 after selling blank to Yoko Ono. Was it his mustache, his yo-yo, bird's nest, paintbrushes, a burning giraffe, a katana, crack, half a sandwich, used paint, or a blade of grass?
Oh my god.
These people,
I don't know.
okay,
Any of
y'all
those
are very
Okay, how do we
creative.
do?
Bird's nest was Dark Shift's lie. Well done.
Yes.
His mustache, 3 people fell for it, was Lee's lie.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Yep. Half a sandwich was the audience's lie.
Good one.
Used paint
You got me.
was DJ Fesm's lie.
That was a good one too.
His yo-yo was Chris's lie. Got half
Which
or a quarter of the
yo-yo
audience.
did he sell?
A burning giraffe was Jerry C's lie.
That's just wrong.
Wow, we're getting through all of them. A blade of grass was the truth.
Oh,
Don't
so
worry,
sad.
it's not a weird art thing. She just wanted to buy a piece of his mustache, but naturally he was afraid she would use it to cast a spell on him, so he sent the grass instead. Normal
Naturally.
BFF stuff.
See, mustache
Jeez.
was what she asked for.
Creepy, man.
I can believe that. Okay, who's killing us?
All right,
now?
let's see.
Oh.
And Liz pulled out to the front.
Big ship there. Look at that.
Let's see what we got. If you were traveling from Chicago to Iowa from 1941 to 1967, there's a good chance you would have taken the local train, colorfully named the blank. Okay, enter those lies.
Jerry says Burning Giraffe is from the unmade Dune film. He was set to be in it. He demanded a set prop to be a burning giraffe. Wow, is that accurate? Is that true?
Probably.
Because I don't know. I don't know if I should trust Jerry ever,
Well,
really, to be honest with you. Or most of our audience, to be truthful. If you were traveling from Chicago to Iowa from 1941 to 1967, there's a good chance you would have taken the local train, colorfully, if you can say the word properly, named the blank. Waiting on one person.
I'm out.
Oops.
Time to seek the truth.
Okay, was it the Land of Corn, the M Line, the Long Way, Corn Runner? Begin to wonder if there's a theme there. Chattanooga Choo Choo, Blue Carrot, Little Red Tallywhacker, the Express, the Coffin, or the Yellow TRA?
Good grief.
Brandon says I wouldn't trust him either, or he wouldn't trust me either. Whatever, other way around. Okay, so Little Red Tallywhacker was Lee's lie. Caught 2 people.
There's a long story on it.
Coffin. The coffin was Chris's lie. I'm purposely avoiding saying the last name.
I would.
Yellow TRA is Carrie Dane's lie. Now
And it was a
I'm
good
self-conscious. Blue Carrot was the audience's lie. Caught
Very
2
good,
people in
very
there.
good.
Or fooled 2 people, I should say. The Corn Runner was Jerry C's lie. Lando Corn was the truth.
666
goodness.
No Corn was later
Yeah.
involved in a tragic yet delicious collision with a train full of Land O'Lakes butter.
All right, as we head into the final fibbage, Lee is taking a pretty big lead here. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. The last one. A kernel of truth
Final
is
fibbage
Brandon.
time. Pay
Really?
attention,
Yeah.
because this one's a 2-parter and it's worth triple points. No pressure. In 2007, researcher Peter Crisp discovered that vineyards could use blank as a fungicide. And in 2019, a committee in Iceland made it officially illegal for parents to give their children blank. Now, you're going to write one lie that sounds like it might fit in either of these 2 blanks.
Body spray
Double the chance
was the
to
example
fool
they
your
used.
fellow players. Make it good, and it might get picked for both blanks and earn you a bonus. Sound good? Don't worry, I'll put a little extra time on the clock.
All right, while those folks are thinking up their answers, I'll remind everyone, 813-3210-TUG, T-U-G, or 813-321-884 is the number to call and leave us a voicemail. I was supposed to play the voicemails. All right, well, do it next episode.
Next time.
Yep. And 50 days at theuniquegeek.com is the way to reach us. That's
Half of your time if you care about that sort of thing.
That's 50DAYS at theuniquegeek.com to send us
These are
emails.
choices. These questions have 2 different truths, but we'll focus on this one first. Choose the truth for just this question now.
Oh, what brand?
Okay, so possible answers for both questions as our players decide which one's the truth for the 2019. Well, in 2019, a committee in Iceland made it officially illegal for parents to give their children blank. Possible answers are wine, vinegar, milk, toothpaste, red wine vinegar, powdered chocolate, the name Lucifer, pot brownies, yellow snow, urine, or Coca-Cola? Nice. Well done.
Okay, now it's this blank's time to shine. Guess the truth for just this question now.
The same answers are available for, in 2007, researcher Peter Crisp discovered that vineyards could use blank as a fungicide. Was that wine, vinegar, milk, toothpaste, red wine vinegar, powdered chocolate, the name Lucifer, pot brownies, yellow snow, urine, or Coca-Cola?
Come on, show me what you picked.
All right, here we go. Powdered chocolate was the audience's lie. Nemesis fell for it.
It's a good lie.
Wine was Carrie Dane's lie.
Oh my God.
Carrie Dane may have. Carrie may have just that. That may be over. We might as well all just go home.
Game over.
Cut pretty much everybody. Toothpaste was Dark Shift's lie.
That's a good one.
Also got a bonus.
Lateral thinking.
Red wine vinegar was Jerry C's lie. Coca-Cola. Uh-oh. Was Chris's lie. Oh.
Layers to this one.
It's gonna be close.
Oh, this score's gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Urine. Uh-oh, somebody else got a double bonus. DJ Fassum got a double bonus.
Way to go.
The name Lucifer was the truth.
I can believe that one for Iceland.
It was the truth for you can't give their children the name Lucifer in Iceland, apparently. And milk. Milk was the truth for fungicide.
We need green farming solutions to prevent climate catastrophes, like hell freezing over.
Like this, that would be a nasty smell.
All right, here we go.
Yep, fell way down.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Nice job. I mean, you got like 7 of us. So yeah, way to go.
All right.
That was awesome.
Again, thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate it. Be sure to check out the site. I'll have the link in the post. Or if you are watching the video, or just go back and watch the video at some point. If you're not listening on the podcast, you can scan the QR code as well. So either of those ways are going to get you there. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking time out of your DragonCon experience to actually, entertain the people. That's a thing. Otherwise, we wouldn't be there, right? Well, we're going there to be entertained. So, thank you once again. So, for Dark Shift, DJ Phasm, Nemesis, Lee, this is John saying until next time, peace.
And bye.
This was a production of The Unique Geek. Call our comment line at 8133210TUG. That's 81332108884. Email us at thegeeks@theuniquegeek.com or 50days@theuniquegeek.com. Follow The Unique Geek on Facebook and Twitter. This podcast is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike license.
Cool. Thank
John?
you.